have a real question. Would you date you? Would you date the person you are right now? Like with all the requirements you have, with all the rules and regulations and how you want to live, would you date you? With the fact that you run away from red flags, with the fact that you can't accept somebody for, somebody's mistakes, somebody's wrongs, would you date you? The fact that you always want somebody to buy you something, the fact that you always want money, the fact that you always want somebody to do something for you, will you date you? Because I think this is more of what we need to do. We need to really look within ourselves and ask ourselves, like, would I date me? Would I date the person that I am now? Because I see a lot of y'all, and I'm, like I said, I'm just very observant. I think a lot more people need to really take a look at themselves before they start pushing things on the outer of what they want in a relationship. Relationships are very important, and relationships have to be, worked on. You really have to go through some things to grow through some things. So if we continue this thing about like red flags and I want this and I want a man that's going to do this, or I want a woman that's going to do this and I want a woman that's going to do that, think about it. Would you want that yourself? Would you want to date somebody like yourself? Would you want to have that in your life? We really have to be considerate and be understanding of other people. You know what I mean? Like I understand what we are. We have to kind of try new things. Another thing, has what you've been doing been working for you? Has the people that you've been dating, or if you're single right now, it's not working. So why not try to do things another way? Why not try it some other way? Why not try dating somebody different than what you're used to, what you're accustomed to? I mean, if we want relationships, if we really want something, we really have to kind of look within ourselves to find that what we want. You know what I mean? Like I've learned over time. I wasn't the best when I started out. I was actually really bad. To me, I was a really bad boyfriend. I wasn't the best, but I learned over the course of time, by patience and listening and understanding and looking at my partner and looking within myself. I learned more about what I need to be doing. I used to think I knew how to do relationships, but really technically I didn't. Like hindsight right now, I'm looking at myself the way I used to be. Man, I wasn't built. I shouldn't have been in a relationship with a lot of people because mentally my mind wasn't in a place to be dating someone. Yeah, I had the heart, because it came naturally to me to be gravitate to someone and hold on to them. But relationships are more than that. Relationships are more than just, having sex. Relationships are more than just having a conversation. Relationships are communication. Relationships are, some things are going to happen. Some things are going to go wrong. Relationships are love. Relationships are commitment. Relationships are loyal. And I think that's something that a lot of us don't really know how to do. We really don't know how to do the loyalty thing. We really don't know how to do the I'm gonna be understanding thing. We really don't know how to do the communication thing, because a lot of people that I know, a lot of people where I'm from, I believe we weren't really taught. So a lot of things we learned on our own. So the way we're dating the way we feel like we, from our experiences. But I really think we need to really take a look at ourselves and say, what do I really want? And I let me start with me. And then if I start with me, I'll maybe attract, what I am and where I am. And I really believe that's what happens with us. We attract where we are. We have to really stop looking at what everybody else is doing and look because everything in life is made for you personally. Like you have your personalized experiences. So I think, well, what we should do is really change from looking at other people. I mean, you can learn some things from looking at other people. Like, if they do something wrong, you learn how not to do the things wrong like them. But when it comes to relationships, I think we have our own personal experiences. Your friend might go through some stuff, and you might go through some stuff, but it might not be the same way. So we need to stop looking at other people's relationships and saying, you know what, this is what I want, or this is what I should do, because everything is personalized for us in this life. But I came on because I just wanted to speak about that. I just wanted us to take a look within ourselves and say, am I worth dating? Like, would I date me? Would I want to be in a relationship with me? Let me first work on me before I can actually get out here and start working on other people. Because some of us are just dating to occupy our minds, just to keep us from thinking about ourselves. But what you really need to do is to take a time out and think about yourself and work on yourself and become better for the person that you really want to be with. Because like I said, if you can date you, there's probably somebody else can. Peace.